name of Allah, the merciful, the beneficent. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. It is Allah alone that we worship. It is His aid that we seek. It is His aid. I come to y'all in peace in the Arabic language. Assalamu alaikum. And also in the Hebrew language. Shalom. If y'all tuning in, you should have just now transitioned from morning to the afternoon about 4 minutes ago, if you on the Western Hemisphere part of the world, as I am. Word. Anyway, I'm just gonna dive on it. Best way to get to a point is to get to it. You know? Where we going? Where we going? I want y'all to think for a second. All y'all believe that this is a world ran by Satan, correct? Mm-hmm. When you pray, we pray, Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Continue to give us our daily bread and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And allow no temptation to overrule us, but deliver us from the evil one. Why do we pray to be delivered from the evil one? Because we in a world that's corrupted by evil. Can we all agree on that? If you don't believe that, just cut your TV on. You'll see people killing each other, robbing and stealing from each other, selling people stuff that's killing them. Oh, we're in a terrible condition. Make a long story short, this is a terrible condition that we are in. And this is definitely the last days. Far as in this system of living. You said the earth can go on for millions of years. Millions upon millions. As it's been going on for millions upon millions. Where this will keep on going on. You hear me? But listen, this is the end of the society that we are currently living in. These are the last days of it. What do you mean by that? The end of a system being ran by Satan. Y'all can clearly look around and see that this is a system set up against God. Y'all got money on y'all? I ain't got much. Y'all got money on y'all? I ain't got much. First president, George Washington. On the back of it, you got a picture of Egypt. Can you see that picture of Egypt representing the pyramid? Can you see that picture of Egypt representing the pyramid? Egypt is a representation of the world. Why you got Egypt on the back of a $1 bill? I ain't put it on there. The people who got America going, they understand these things because they deal with symbology. They understand symbols and stuff. They Freemasons. Freemasonry. They understand symbols and stuff. Freemasonry comes out of Egypt. It has origins in Egypt. That's why you see on the $1 bill the pyramid. Okay? And on the other side, you see the American Eagle flag, representing that America and Egypt is almost one and the same. Who on this $5 bill? Abraham Lincoln, old honest Abe, white man. George Washington, white man. Andrew Jackson, word, white man. You know, those are the only bills I got on me currently, 1, 5, and 20. You know, what you trying to say, Rashad? On the $50 bill, who is it? Ulysses S. Grant, white man. On the $100 bill, who is it? Ben Franklin, white man. What you trying to say, Rashad? This is a white man's world. Y'all believe Satan? Y'all believe the world is currently ran by Satan? Whose face do you see Satan using or working through? How America was started. Caucasian man. And God has granted him authority to rule for 6,000 years. There's a group of people called the Seventh-day Adventists. Have y'all ever heard of these people? They're called Seventh-day Adventists. Why they called Seventh-day Adventists? Because on the seventh day, God said you should rest from all your works. Speaking about the man who's currently running the world, on the seventh day, he's going to rest from all his works of doing. He's not going to be able to work. Not him, not no one. Not his slave or female servant, male slave or male servant. None of them will be able to work. What you mean? They won't be able to work iniquity. It's going to be a time of rest. Seventh-day Adventists. Check them out if you never heard about these group of people. But anyway, yeah. All y'all believe that this is a world currently ran by Satan, and it is. Well, all spirits operate in flesh and blood. I'm a spirit, but I got a flesh and blood body. That's obvious. Everything that's spiritual is manifest in the material body. It's impossible to be in an earthly world without manifesting something flesh and blood. Word. Why you say that? To make it make sense to you, so you can understand. Word. Because y'all have a hard time understanding simple things, but God make His way so simple, a little child can understand. So let the little child speak to you. Word. Yeah. Y'all believe that this is a world currently ran by Satan, and it is. Who you see running the world? A Caucasian man. Who the president? All over. Many places they got power. England, a Caucasian man. France, Caucasian man. Europe, Caucasian man. The Pope, Caucasian man. Russia, Caucasian man. Y'all see what I'm saying? Who making all these drugs? Your medicine, Caucasian man. None of y'all own science labs. None of y'all own science labs. All your medicine comes from a Caucasian man. Your information, your education, your systems come from a Caucasian man. You don't run none of these things, black man. This is a world set up and ran by Satan. And Satan is operating the world through a Caucasian man. The judges, the judicial systems, the police, all of these people, Caucasian. What you saying, Rashad? Ain't no black people in there? Yeah, some black people in there who want to be white. That's why they up next to you. They want to get in with good with master. They want to get in good with master. You know? What? But besides that, you know what I mean? All the black people that are trying to fit in into white society, they trying their hardest to fit in. You know? And y'all accept them because they trying to fit in. You know? But listen to what I'm saying. This is a world ran by Satan. Everything that's going on right now, the world is upside down. To them, it's going the right way. It's going to hell. That's the way they want it to go. This is a world ran by Satan. Satan come to steal, kill, and rob. How you get over here? You've been stolen from your own land. What religion is America? Christianity. Jesus ain't know nothing about Christianity. Sorry. But he ain't know nothing about Christianity. And you want to know something that's very sad? None of y'all ask these damn questions. None of y'all even looking at it in this way. You just, Jesus, and don't know a damn thing about the man. Christianity. Who started? Caucasian people. Jesus ain't started Christianity. His last name was not Christ. Christ is a term, the Messiah. They always take a righteous man. They always take a righteous man. Someone said something about ICE. I can't worry about ICE. I'm in America. I got to deal with these devils right here and I'm with right now. I can't worry about devils somewhere else. I got to deal with these devils, so I'm living with daily. Yeah. Listen, Jesus ain't know nothing about Christianity. Nothing. He ain't know nothing about Judaism. Nothing. He did know submission to God. That's what Islam is. That's what the word means. Submission to God. That's what the word means. The word Muslim means one who is in submission to God. Word. He did know that. Whether he knew the word lines up with what he doing. Christianity, It don't match what Jesus is doing. Judaism, it don't match what Jesus is doing. It was the Jews who put Jesus on the cross. They didn't even recognize Jesus as King of the Jews, but that's who he said he was. But they didn't receive him. The Bible says his own did not receive him. Yet, to all who did receive him, the Jewish people didn't understand. Christianity, he didn't know nothing about it. They took Christ's good name and put a few words on the end and made Christianity. Jesus would not approve of y'all's Christianity. Y'all took Christianity and made slaves out of people. Y'all took Christianity and falsely taught the word of God. Y'all took Christianity and watered down the word of God, the truth of God. Y'all took Christianity and made a mockery out of the people. Y'all took Christianity and made the people slaves mentally. Y'all took Christianity and broke up the spiritual connection that Christ himself tried to connect with the people. Y'all gonna suffer confirmation. Y'all gonna suffer a severe punishment. The Bible itself says, cursed are those who add to the word and take away from the word. Well, as you see, how your world looking? Not too good. Not too good at all. But let me stick to this. I'm gonna back up and show you everything where I'm coming from. The reason all y'all messed up now is because y'all have had the privilege of being around Satan. That's why the majority of y'all messed up. You had the privilege of being around Satan. Your thoughts, your body, and even your spiritual state is all messed up. Correct? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, prove it to me. that your actions speak louder than my words. Because from what I see, drugs, the alcohol. At one point in time, everything that's illegal, a lot of stuff that's illegal, they made legal. Why they make it legal? Alcohol was illegal at one point in time. They made it legal. Like a lot of stuff that's harming people was illegal at one time. Now they make it legal. Drugs still illegal, but they make drugs and bring them over here. None of y'all own factories or planes or ships. None of y'all. There's not one black person that I know who own a coast ship. You know what I mean? I don't know nobody. You might have a little private boat, but you don't own no coastal ships. You don't know the pathways and the runways that these people know. They bring them over here on airplanes and stuff, and y'all dying. Everything that's going on. This is like a science project, and you the experiments, the test subjects. Yeah, you don't know. Well, when you die and get to where you're going to, then you'll have a bigger understanding. You hear me? Listen. And sad to say, many of y'all's mind just not paying attention. Y'all laughing and joking while stuff going on. You know what I mean? And while y'all laughing and joking, your children dying. And you just sitting looking hopelessly, aimlessly. You deserve to be gone. But I ain't gonna stick to that. For y'all who not paying attention, this and that, man, y'all with the rest of them. To be Jew or Christian is not a bad name. It's the way these people try to use God's good name as a cover for their dirty religion. The Holy Quran says, and the Holy Quran, chapter 2, verse 62, indeed, the believers, the Jews, the Christians, and the Sabians, whoever truly believes in God and the last day and does good will have their reward with their Lord, and there will be no fear for them, nor will they grieve. The Holy Quran mentions the Jewish, the Christians, and the Sabians. Whoever truly believes in God and the last day and does good will have their reward with their Lord. The Holy Quran confirms there are true Jewish people, true Christian people, and true Sabians. You do got some people who use the name Jew, Christian, and Sabians, and they are the true symbol of what it's supposed to mean. Not like these people who use Judaism to promote their agenda, to run the world. With false motives and false narratives about God. You evil, wicked, sick hypocrites. There are some real Christians, but not like these people who use Christianity as a cover for their dirty religion and use the good name of Christ Jesus and made slaves out of people, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Oh, you're going to get your ass whipped when you get to where you get into the long way. But these people, my goodness. I said the other day, a man reap what he sowed. A whole lot of these people, when they get to what they get into, oh, my Facebook, my phone blacked out because I came on with the truth. Every time I come on with the truth, my phone get the truth. But it's all good. That's why I tell y'all, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on the YouTube. Let's pick up. All y'all believe that this is a world ran by Satan, correct? It is. Temporarily. I can show you in the Bible how they gonna fall. Go to Isaiah 14. I can show you in the Bible. Go to Isaiah 14, down around verse 3. It say, on the day the Lord gives you relief from your suffering and turmoil, and from the harsh labor forced upon you. A lot of us, we've been forced to suffer. Hey, but we've been making it. We've been going through it. And not only have we been going through it, a lot of us had the damn right attitude while we going through it. You hear it? But listen to this. On the day the Lord gives you relief from your suffering and turmoil, and from the harsh labor forced upon you, you will take up this taunt against the king of Babylon. How the oppressor has come to an end. How his fury has ended. The Lord has broken the rod of the wicked, the scepter of the rulers, which in anger struck down peoples. With unceasing blows, back after back, back to back to back. I mean, y'all take losses back to back to back to back. That's how I try to come wave after wave, back to back. I bit my tongue going back to back to back to back. Here, with unceasing blows, and in fury subdued nations. All the lands are at rest and at peace. They break into singing because the enemy has been destroyed. The people dancing and singing. Everybody would have a party right now if God was to wipe out these evil, wicked ass people, and the people could live be at free. You ain't gotta worry about no bills, no this and that. You just live. Just live. That's all you gotta do is just live. Everybody be happy. All I gotta do is just live. You ain't gotta worry about making money no more. Just live. Just live life, man. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just live. Cause what's my cash app? Go look at my junk, man. Y'all be asking me what's my cash app, but don't never send nothing. This is what I'm saying. All the lands are at rest and at peace. They break into singing. Even the junipers and the cheddars. Even the junipers and the cheddars of Lebanon gloat over you and say, now that you have been laid low, no one comes to cut us down. The ram of the dead below is all a stare to meet you at your coming. Speaking about Satan, it rouses the spirits of those departed to greet you. All those who were leaders in the world, all the people who was up high, all the people that was up high, cause my cash app is money sign Devontae Farmer. All right, if you truly a supporter, all right. Go look back up on my YouTube page. You can see. All right. It rouses. All right, Tank, get the hell up out of here. I'm gonna write your name down, my nigga. I got a list of people whose names don't want to get wrote down. All right, y'all on some bull crap. Every time I see your junk, I'm gonna immediately put y'all in the timeout junk. Every time. Every time. You think it's funny? It's worse to get on this list right here. I don't know. You really don't want to. But I know I never pay attention to you ever again. There you go. Alright. Let's move forward. Listen. The leaders of the world that's up under Satan, they gonna see this dude. All the leaders of the world, it makes them rise from their thrones. All those who were kings over the nations, they will all respond. They will say to you, you also have become weak as we are. You have become like us. It's gonna mess them up. A lot of people right now, I don't mean to use the brother, but I'm gonna use them anyway because the world using them. I'm gonna use them too. Everybody know Diddy, right? Diddy had a whole lot of people up under him. Dude was a powerhouse. Now, look what the white people did to him. He's weak as the rest of the people. Well, them white people who put him there, they gonna be in the same damn boat too. Word is bond. You know what I mean? Word is bond. Whoever want to be on top and mess with the people of the world, it's gonna shock the hell out of the people when they see, damn, dude, just like us. You was just down running stuff. Now you ain't running nothing. Y'all people who on top too. Yeah, it's going for y'all too. Word. Y'all put people places. Sooner or later, y'all gonna be put places. You think you can't be? You think money, power, and all that can stop God from putting you where He want to see you put it? Easy. Easy, no matter who you are. That's easy for the Lord. Satan himself gonna be messed up. And the people who look up to him, they all gonna respond. They will say to you, you have also become weak as we are. You have become like us. Word. All your prompt has been brought down to the grave. Hey, don't be mad. Along with the noise of your harps, maggots are spread out beneath you, and worms cover you. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. Right. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount of the assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zaphon. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. But you are brought down to the realm of the dead, to the depths of the pit. Those who see you stare at you. Must stare at you. They can't believe this happened to you. Damn. They just stare at you. You know. They ponder your fate. I wonder what's gonna happen. Yeah, they ponder your fate. Is this the man? Is this the man who shook the earth? Is this the man? Who is it right now trying to shake the whole damn world? Satan. Who is he trying to shake the world through? A Caucasian man. Is this the man who shook the earth and made kingdoms tremble? The man who made the world a wilderness, who overthrew his cities and would not let his captives go home. My goodness. Well, oh my. Go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1 say, concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our being gathered to him, we ask you, brothers and sisters, not to become easily unsettled or alarmed by the teaching allegedly from us, whether by prophecy or by word of mouth or by letter, asserting that the day of the Lord has already come. Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs. Have the people rebelled? Yes, they have. For that day will not come until the rebellion occurs, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the man doomed to destruction. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God or is worship, so that he sets himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. Don't you remember that when I was with you, I used to tell you these things? And now you know what is holding him back, so that he may be revealed at the proper time. For the secret power of lawlessness is already at work, but the one who now holds it back will continue to do so till he is taken out of the way. And then the lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord Jesus will overthrow with the breath of his mouth and destroy by the splendor of his coming. The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that will serve the lie, and all the ways that wickedness deceives those who are perishing. They perish because they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion, so that they will believe the lie, and so that they will believe the lie, and so that all will be condemned who have not believed the truth, but have delighted in wickedness. Well, the Bible says the man of lawless and then the lawless one will be revealed. Who is the lawless one? Who is the lawless one? The man of lawlessness. He's going to be revealed. It's 2025. Up until this present day, well, about 100 years ago, nobody referred to the white man as the devil. But clearly, he's been causing hell on earth. Clearly. Making guns and a whole bunch of other stuff. Making weapons of mass destruction and some more. Clearly. This white brother been doing, well, this white man been doing a whole bunch of sorcery. They said the devil come to steal, kill, and rob. Dude stole, killed, and robbed. Word is bond. This white man over 400 years has held people in slavery. You got 400 years of history. How can you listen? Y'all believe in statute of limitations? Damn it, y'all owe us. We gave y'all over 400 years of free labor. You didn't do any of it, but your daddy did. And you the children of your granddaddy, your great-grandparents. And God said, I will repay those who hate me to the third and fourth generation. It was some people who put Jesus on the cross, and the people said, his blood is on our heads and on our children's heads. Yeah. You might not did nothing, but you come from the people who did do it, and you got to fix that. And if you don't fix it, hey, bear the consequences of what your people did, as you will have to, you know. If my people was to do some stuff to a group of people, I would have to bear that consequence. It's only right, because I'm the beneficiary. You eat good and you live deliciously in a way where my people will never have, never did, and never will. Yeah. So you owe us. And if you don't want to pay us or feel like you owe us, hey, don't worry about it. God gonna get the repayment in the end. It is some good white people that what I just now said, they're doing those things. They're trying everything in their deeds to perform the best they can. You hear me? And they will be saved. But the majority of people who don't do nothing and living deliciously off of the riches of the world, off of wickedness, you had your heaven on earth. You know what I mean? You done had yours. I think the Bible speaks in a term like that. Woe to those who rich now, for you had your comfort. You already had your heaven on earth. So when you die, I wouldn't expect to receive heaven. To be honest with you, you had yours. It's like the rich man and Lazarus. Why do you think that parable right there? Jesus told a story about the rich man and Lazarus. Last time I checked, Jesus didn't lie. He never did. Any story or parable that he's telling, it got to do with a spiritual meaning. Jesus told a story about the rich man and Lazarus. There was a rich man who lived in luxury every day. White people. Rich people. You live in luxury every day. You got the best best stuff, this and that going right for you. But then you got poor Lazarus, who outside begging. The rich man died. Lazarus also died. The rich man was buried in hell. Lazarus went to Hades too. But he was in Abraham's bosom. The rich man called out to Abraham, Father Abraham, send Lazarus over here so I can get let him dip the tip of his finger in the water just to cool my tongue. Abraham said, son, remember in your days you received your comfort. Abraham said, son, you received your comfort when you was alive. Now you in agony. But Lazarus, he was in agony when he was alive. Now he being comforted. You know, that's how the role gonna switch up. You know, you ain't gotta take a word from me. You'll close your eyes and see one day. By then, probably be too late. But there's a chance for you to be saved. Repent. What I just now said. And make it your aim and your goal to help your fellow man. For any one of y'all Caucasian people out there, you want to do right, make it your aim and goal to help your fellow man. Give them everything that you got to help them get up and get to the point where you at. If you fail to do that, sorry. You know what I mean? That's only right. We don't have a history of making slaves out of y'all Caucasians before. Do you understand the mind frame? Any white brother out there, listen to me, damn it. Do you understand the mind frame of what a person in 400 years of slavery? Why do you think all these black people out here selling crack, smoking crack, doing drugs and stuff now? A lot of y'all white people messed up now doing that stuff because y'all had the privilege of mixing and messing and mingling with us. Well, you tried to mess us up. And some of y'all getting messed up in the process. Honest Abe said something about the white man and black man need to be separated because them being around us harms us and us being around them harms them. Word is bond. We two different people. Even though white people come from black people, the way you made, the way you got going on, and the way you living, you can't help the way you made because you was shaped and molded to be a certain way. That's why a lot of y'all be doing a whole bunch of lying and trickery. You ever hear white people say, he's a cute little handsome devil? Listen to the words. Only white people say that. He's a cute little handsome devil. We don't hear black people saying that's a cute little handsome devil. But you'll hear white people saying he's a handsome little devil. Why do you call your children handsome little devils? Because black people don't do that. But y'all do that. I don't watch many TV shows. I done heard white people. He's a handsome little devil. We don't refer to our kids as handsome little devils. It's in your own damn language. You know what I mean? Listen to what I'm saying. But any white man out there, my boy, especially y'all preachers, pastors, and teachers, and y'all be having black people around y'all, man, y'all crazy as hell. Forget just reading the damn Bible. You need to be uplifting them, getting them to be on the same damn level you at, so they can get the same damn education, same damn living quarters, same damn system. We don't got that, do it. Nah. It's a few of y'all white people who good, but the majority of y'all evil, wicked as hell. To be honest with you. And that's why y'all like the schemes and traps and stuff. You like setting people up, getting them in trouble. Y'all live like this. You be around a bunch of white people, you'll hear them start making them lies about people and start spreading rumors and stuff. And start talking about people. Some of y'all black people, y'all be doing that now too, because y'all had the privilege of learning from Satan. You wonder where this gossip come from? You like the gossip? Or y'all been watching white people gossip. That's why y'all like them TV shows, them soap operas. Y'all be hanging around these people. You be picking up their situation. Y'all don't do this naturally, black people. White people naturally do this. You be in a group. Go to a room full of white people. They're gonna start spreading rumors about their own self. Did you hear about so and so? Yeah. Did you see what she got on? They gonna start talking about each other, spread rumors and stuff. Must be tripping. Word. They be doing this, bro. Y'all don't see it because they keep that out the camera. You know what I mean? Word. They let y'all act crazy and stuff, but they crazy as hell too. Even crazier than y'all. Y'all get. You know how we get drunk and be tripping? They get the drunk. Woo. They get drunk and whoo, and get to screaming and shit. You know what I mean? They get drunk and get this woo, get to screaming. White people get that and crazy. You don't want to, you know what I mean? You don't see some crazy. You don't see some crazy. Let the white people get drunk and that. It's different from black people. Y'all black people be tripping and shit, tripping and stuff too. But the white people on a different scale, they get woo. You hear Ric Flair, they get to screaming and crap. What the hell wrong with these people? You know what I mean? Anyway, I ain't trying to make a thing about about white people. Just I'm speaking truth though. Many people they don't speak like this, or they're afraid to talk like this. As you can tell, I ain't one of these little soft-hearted, weak-ass black people. I ain't no silly little nigga boy. That these people. I ain't been. I ain't been spoiled by master. You know what I mean? I got a lot of good friends. I got a lot of good white friends that I love. I die for it. I'm speaking of fact right here. You hear me? That's just like the people. All y'all talk about Adolf Hitler. Y'all recognize that Adolf Hitler put a lot of my Caucasian brothers. Adolf Hitler himself was Caucasian. Adolf himself was Caucasian. He was German, but he with the Jews, German and Jew, they both Caucasian. The German man and the Jewish man both Caucasian. You know, they don't like it. Don't you see? The white people don't like each other. Why y'all think we don't like each other as black people? You walk up the streets of your black brother, you don't like him. Why? They put hatred inside of y'all for each other. It's not like that. When I see my black brother, this and that, what's up, bro? You might be looking at him with the mean eye, but what's up, bro? What's good with you? You know what I mean? If I don't know you, I ain't gonna come off like you a threat to me. I'm gonna act like I know you. Hey, what's up, bro? What's good? Pound me up. What's up? You know what I mean? Then you see the whole face change. Then you'll see the whole face change. First, meet somebody you don't see him, because you don't know them. Naturally, you hate yourself because you don't know who you are. They put that in you. They hate themselves. Who out here starting wars? World War I? Was it black people? Was it black people that started World War I? No, it was not. Black people was fighting in World War I. They was trying to get freedom. They was mothers, slaves. They want to be free. I'm going to fight to be free. Damn it, I'm going to do it. Word. This is the only way I can be free. Fighting to be free, damn it. I'm going to be free. All right. Word. It wasn't black people who started World War I. We not fighting over territory. God gave us the land already. We're not fighting over. Why are we fighting over what God gave us? There's plenty of land. This comes from the mind of Satan. I want power. I want world power. I'm trying to rule the world. This is the mind of Satan. Who you see trying to rule the world? A Caucasian. Ain't no black person trying to rule the world. By force. Why this many Kevin Hart yapping? I appreciate you for y'all keep on referring me to famous people. I appreciate that. I can't refer y'all to nobody but some losers. So listen, who you see battling and fighting? Caucasian people. You don't see black people. You see black people in the neighborhood shooting each other and doing drive-bys and gang banging. Now black people shooting each other, killing each other. But you had the privilege of 400 years of learning from white people. No wonder why you so crazy. No wonder why y'all crazy as hell. You had the privilege of learning from these crazy ass white people. Word. For 400 years. And you wonder why you crazy as hell. You learned from a wicked ass teacher. But it wasn't their fault. They was made that way. To be honest with you. Can you blame Satan for being Satan? Who made Satan? God did. Do you blame God for making Satan? No. There was a purpose. Say that again, Rashada. Do any one of y'all blame Satan for being Satan? No. Didn't God make him that way? Yes. Do you blame God for making Satan? No. Because you understand that God made them for a purpose. Correct? So, are you blaming the white man as far as hating him? No. I'm just stating the fact about what's going on. Right. They was made that way. They were shaped that way. They can't help themselves even if they wanted to. So what are you trying to say, Rashada? What I'm trying to say is, for any one of the people who in that lane and want to be made correct, you must be reshaped. I just now said they were shaped that way. So you got to reshape your thought process. You got to reshape everything that you've been doing and come out from that, from being having the mind of Satan and pick up the mind of God. If that makes sense. But yeah, America's a jacked up ass damn place. Word. Listen. America's a jacked up damn place. And no one really want to pay attention to this. But this is what I'm saying. A lot of white people don't understand. They say that same thing that somebody just said. I didn't put nobody in slavery, but your great-great-great-grandparents did. And now, because your great-great-grandparents did what they did, you see all these people around here now running around. This is the effect to the cause of what your parents did. Now, somebody got to fix something. Somebody got to fix something. Word. To some degree. If don't nobody fix it, then it's going to get worse. But it start with recognizing. The problem. Nothing gonna get fixed if a problem not even recognized. Word. Nothing gonna get fixed if a problem not even recognized. That's the very first thing to point out is the problem. Many people, everything is fine. Everything is alright. There ain't no problem. Just wake up and go to work and live your life, man. Do the best you can in America. Be all you can be. How the hell am I supposed to be all I could be when they set up for me to be all I could be? Damn, that's why I'm talking where I'm talking now. Y'all got us jacked up with 400. I done gave you 400 years of free work. Damn, what the hell my reparation at? My people did. I see y'all living good, but then we not. We jacked up. I see my people out here struggling mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know what I mean? They don't know, a lot of people out here thinking, talking Jesus. They don't even know Jesus. Don't know a damn thing about him. They know y'all though. They know the slave master teaching that y'all taught their ass, and wonder why they dumb as a box of rocks. You see, I ain't like these people. You can't handle me like y'all handle them. You know what I mean? Word. I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that Malcolm X said one time, if you throw a stone at a group of dogs, the one that barked, the one that got hit. So the only ones who bark and the ones who got hit. You're in defense mode now. But the truth is the truth, and there is no getting away from the truth. Like I said, you have 400. Y'all white people have over 400 years of history of making slaves out of my people, mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's 2025. When was slavery ended? 1860 something. But it was still going on. When was segregation ended? 19 something. That's not long from here. You know. But just like I'm giving y'all a reminder, God gonna give y'all a serious reminder. Oh yes, one of these and all these, it's gonna mess a whole lot of these. Bruh, it's not even funny. How many people gonna get messed up when the Lord really wake their ass up? You know what I mean? Y'all think, bruh, if y'all really believe like and y'all and the people's law, they believe in like what's the word called? No statute of limitation. Ain't no statute of limitation on murder, right? In your law, that's what y'all believe. You can go to jail 30 years from now for something you did 30 years ago if you murder somebody. Well, you got 400 years of murdering people. Over 400 years of murdering people in your history. This is recorded. This ain't he say, she say. This is documented. And some of y'all, the children of these murderers, are living deliciously off of what your parents did. Well, birds of a feather flock together. And since the parents can't be held accountable, who does it come down to? It comes down to the ones who is next in line. And who the ones next in line? The ones who walking around right now. Dude said something. Hypocritical. Why these weak people? Robbie, listen about. 400 years. I know some of my Jewish people went through something with Adolf Hitler, but that wasn't 400 years. 400 years of being up under these evil, wicked, sick bastards. Word is bond. No, does slavery still happen? That's why I'm talking about it. All right. Obviously, people enslaved mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know? And don't nobody want to talk about it. They rather talk about Jesus and how Jesus loved everybody. Jesus loved everybody. Talk about Jesus. He loved everybody. Talk about him. He loved everybody. Jesus don't love that bull crap y'all got going on. That wasn't the case. Why Jesus said he gonna separate the sheep from the goat? Damn it. He gonna put the goats on his left. Is he gonna put the goats on the left or sheep on the left? I'm pretty sure the right hand, the blessed hand. The left hand, not the blessed hand. So I'm sure it's the left hand the goats being put to, if I ain't mistaken. I can find and see real quick. The right hand, the blessed hand. If anybody touch you with the right hand, that's the blessed hand. The king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance." The king will say to those on his left, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire." Word is bond. We are all slaves to big corporations on your 9 to 5, working for materialistic, working for white people, basically, to make the rich richer. Ain't that what we're working for? We ain't working for black people. I guarantee you that. Word is bond. We're working for white people. Who y'all call the man? Who y'all call the man? When y'all look at yourselves as boys. When you go home with somebody, go to the crib. You going to the crib? That's where baby sleep at. You going to the crib? Why don't you say you going home? You going to the crib? Even the way y'all thinking, man. Listen to what I'm saying. You're unemployed, so we know who you working for exactly. David, shut up. Damn cracker. I ain't unemployed. Word. Word. Listen, and for my white brothers, y'all know how I talk. If it was some dumb black nigga on here, I'd say, nigga, shut up. Or if you're a silly little white person, I'm tell you straight up, shut up, you damn stupid cracker. Where? And go do whatever you was doing. Make a computer program or something. But listen, yeah, I speak the way I feel. I ain't listening. I'm a clown. But you the one in the circus though. I'm a clown, but you the one in the circus. You make that make sense to me. But that's what I'm saying though, because I ain't getting off topic. I'm talking about these damn people. We've been enslaved for 400 years. 400 years. There's no way you can just cover that up. David, goodbye. The hell off my damn channel. Crazy ass crack. Listen, goodbye. Xavier, I don't know what the hell you talking about, but you snapping too. I don't even know if it's, I don't know what you got going on. Put your ass in 24 hours for. I don't want to block it. Put you in 24 hours. Just so you can. I don't know what you talking about, but you ain't listening. I'm sensitive. Nah, I just got a big heart. Why? I ain't sensitive. You sensitive. Cuz keep talking about vegan and stuff. Alright, cuz, I'ma holler at you. Talking about vegan and crap. Y'all keep on talking dumb crap. Words don't bother you? Well, let's see what happens when you can't use words. Do this bother you? Can you comment? Do that bother you? Do that bother you? You want to see my heart? I'm wearing it on my sleeve. Say one more dumb thing, I'm putting you on 24-hour thing too, right? Word. Matter of fact, screw it. You know, yeah, I don't give people two chances. You only get one. That's with the kid. If y'all ever have a chance of being around me and you blow it down, that's on you. I got people I know personally. If you ever blow up being around me, why do we all hate each other and this and that? This is why we all hate each other, because we've been up under some damn devils. That's what I was saying earlier. This is what I was saying before. My black brother. When I see new black people who I just met, you know what I mean? They had a mean face. I'm like, what's up, man? What's good, man? They pound me up, and I see that mean face coming to. But naturally, when you first see your black brother, the first thing, who this nigga is? Why is that? That's how the white people put it in you. That's how they feel about each other. They hate each other. We're the ones who hate each other originally. That's been put in us. 400 years of being around these evil damn bastards, man. They the ones starting wars with each other. Who the ones start? That's what I said. Who the ones starting wars? Who started World War I? Who started one? Shut your. Who started World War I? White people. White people. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the comment box off. I need 20 likes for y'all to comment on my John. I'm making it too easy for y'all. I'm tired of putting people in timeout. It ain't working that way. That's too much. I need 20 likes, and I'll open up the comment box. 20 likes. Until then, you can keep on commenting on my John. I need 20 likes. 20 likes, I'll open up the comment box. Until then, y'all, ain't no more comments. 20 likes. When I see 20 likes, I open up the comment box every time, automatically. Until then, y'all can give me some likes or something. Keep talking to y'all, throwing me out. Yeah, but these damn white people, that's the reason y'all black people don't like each other. Word. That's the reason why. They put that in y'all. They don't like each other. Who the ones started World War I? Caucasian people. Who started World War II? Caucasian people. Who started the Vietnam War? Caucasian people trying to go to Vietnam and do stuff, mess with these people. They always mess with people, bro. Who started the French and Indian War? Caucasian people. Who started these damn wars? Caucasian people. Ain't that another war they talking about? Who in the mix of that? Trump and somebody else? Caucasian people. None of y'all black people was in the middle of this. You know what I mean? Y'all was in the middle of it, in the mix of it, because y'all mixing and mingling with these damn people. That's the only reason you involved at all. The only reason any black person at all is involved in this damn system is because they trying to feed their people. But they've been beside y'all asses too damn much. That's the only damn reason though that they messing with y'all in this damn system. If it ain't one of them damn things, I just don't know. They probably want to be like you. If it's three things, rather they want to feed their family, so they gotta fight. They've been hanging around y'all too damn much, or they just don't know who the hell they is and they want to be white. You know, it's like it's some white people who want to be black. I see a few white people, they got dreadlocks in. You see the white dude got dreads, the dude got the hoodie, got the shoes. You know what I mean? Damn, boy, you come from the hood, don't you? Your ass going right back to the suburbs when you leave right here. Word, dude want to be from the hood so bad. White people trying to talk black. You got white people trying to talk black. Yeah, cuz, this and that. I know one white guy I used to work with. Dude always trying to talk black. Man, I'm from the hood, cuz. Cuz, your ass ain't from the hood. Dude said he Native American or something. My boy, your skin is white. My boy, your skin is white. I ain't bust his bubble. You know how I'm snapping right now? I ain't bust my dude's bubble because I like dude. He was alright. You know what I mean? He was a good dude. I ain't bust his bubble. But my boy, every time he damn talk, I'm seeing right through this nigga. Dude, the white dude acting like he black. My boy, did somebody bump you? Listen, you can be who you want to be. I ain't tripping. That's like, you know, Eminem, he not trying to be black. Eminem being Eminem. Any one of y'all know who Eminem is? Eminem talk like he from the damn country. He still got his white voice. He not trying to talk black. He speak. He know the slang. Like, nah, dog. But he white though. He still white. Eminem white, but he understand what it's like to be black to some degree. I heard Lil Wayne say, Eminem the only white dude that know what it feel like to be a nigga. Eminem said, I ain't got no comment on that. He bust out laughing. I said, he damn so right. He is probably the only one who knows white. Eminem the only white boys know like to be a nigga because a lot of the industry don't like him. Boy, I said, yeah. I said, dude, I think Lil Wayne right about that. Said Eminem the only white boy that knows like to be a nigga. Eminem, I said, I ain't got no comment on that. But he understood though. Eminem the only one that's not really trying to be black. I know a lot of white people that's trying to be black. They trying to, I'm from the hood, dog. Not come from the hood. Nigga, this nigga, man, my boy, you trying way too hard. I don't mean, listen, I told you, I got a white dude who trying to be black. I ain't never bust his bubble. Cause he being him. As long as you being you, man, I ain't got no problem with that, cuz you cool with me. I ain't gonna embarrass you. You know, you trying to be you. That's cool. I see black people. That's like y'all watch Fresh Prince, the dude Carlton. Where Carlton, they always trying to ride Carlton because he act white. Carlton being him though. As long as you being you, I know black people who act white. Word is mine. I know black people who act white, and I don't bust their bubble like, cuz you ain't from the hood. I can't be around you, man. You acting all white and stuff. I don't bust their bubble. As long as you being you, bro, be you. What you mean by they acting white? They be doing white people crap, bro. You know what I mean? Word. You know what I mean? Whatever white people be doing, they be doing what white people doing. Word. Just like how white people be acting black. What you mean by that? The white people doing, black people doing. Word. Self-explanatory. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm getting off here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give y'all 5 more minutes. I said when I see 20 likes, I open the comment thing back up. Until then, ain't no more comment from on here. Y'all could just end that. Hit those likes. 20 likes, I open the comment box up. Until then, that's why you can't comment. I cut the comment box off. I'm going to do this every damn day. I'm going to cut the comment box off until I get 20 likes. If I don't see a certain amount of likes, all that comment stuff, I ain't responding to none of y'all ass. Listen, word is mine, because I be looking out for y'all. I can help y'all channel come up. You know what I mean? Y'all going to help me though, damn. If you ain't going to help me, damn, you're going to be putting in the no comment box. I ain't got a problem with that. Boy, I would talk to myself and some of these people because I can do better. I can do better with myself with some of these damn people. Word is fine. But yeah, man, I was talking. I'm just speaking facts. The people ain't got a problem talking about Adolf Hitler. and what Adolf Hitler did to my Jewish brothers, that was a horrible situation. We've been through a worse situation than what they've been through. 400 years. You can't compare. Adolf Hitler ain't torturized the people 400 years. We have had 400 years of having the most extreme tortures. We've been reduced to animals. What Adolf Hitler did is nothing. It was something. But compared to what y'all did to the black man, if y'all people they don't like when people make a comparison with that. You comparing them to Adolf Hitler? Oh, y'all did worse than Adolf Hitler did in my book. From my understanding, way worse. Way worse. I see and I understand and I see why the people fear about the black people, this and that. I understand very well. That's why y'all keep giving people stuff to keep them distracted. But even nothing you can do can distract the people from what God gonna force them to do. What you mean by that? It's wrote down in history. How the people gonna rise up? Believe it or not, it's wrote in history, in your own Bible. They don't teach you this, but it's in your own damn Bible. How the people gonna rise up? But I'm getting off here. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Every time, 20 likes.